right now from Astralis, or rather the composition, I think you need something that is going to bring them engaged, but rather they decide to go with the gangplank, and this can still be valid. I know you're making sounds here, but the fact is you can stop a team fight from happening before it even happens with the Kex to come through. Now, would have loved to see this a bit earlier, just because of the fact that they did have that TP advantage, and that was what Astralis played around
wins and his losses. Obviously XL, 6 wins, 10 losses, but kill participation, damage per minute, numbers a lot higher. Will he get involved in this fight? No, because he's been pushed back by MagiFelix. First blood picked up by Zanzara and Astralis to safety, and again, you can see like trying to make something happen, but dancing on the edge of disaster. Zanzara just gets completely picked off, and Zara may be able to help out MagiFelix in the mid lane. So potential fights of multiple lanes. One that gets jumped on, the damage thrown down as the Dominus has popped up. Marcoon will pop the blast cone to safety. Destiny delivers Nuke Duck into the top, but there's no minions just yet. Finally, Kryze brings them in. The Cannon Barrage comes down. 5 seconds until the Dragon. And XL have committed a lot. They get the kill. They may be able to get the tower. But can they be able to defend this Dragon?
No, they can't get the Drake, but they get the tower, they get the kill, so they get a lot of gold influx on towards this one, and luckily for them, there is only 10 seconds for the Rift Herald to respawn, so all in all for XL, a really good decision there. You give up the Drake, but you get so much more on the map instead.
XL, if they lose this game, they are out of playoff contention again. Team that is holding on to the flash for now. Promiscu is the Lantern bot. Can now turn his attention to Zanzara. He gets jumped on by Marcoon. Glacial Fisher goes down. Chance for Crystal Arrow stuns up Advian on the back end. Marcoon may just get taken out. Yes, he does. 1 for 1 for now. White Knight throws out the Dominus, flashes forward, stuns up Patrick. Cleanse comes out. The flash didn't put enough distance away. As White Knight that gets the second of the fight. Now Advian's in trouble. That door will not block the damage. As Zanzara steps forward, he's already used the ultimate. And ends up being a 2 for 1.
Super decisive to come through here. They saved the teleport on Kryze though, and get a turret as well. But all in all, that's still a nice fight to get to be able to play around with this one. And you can see this small point of attack to come through, a rather large point of attack, is too much. And especially White Knight in this Renekton. We saw what he was just able to do.
Oh, will Zanzara bring the storm? The tower's about to be focused down. Marcoon jumps onto Zanzara. Lantern will bring him out to safety. Advian throws out the Fisher, but it simply doesn't hold them in place long enough. Now Kryze chucks out the Cannon Barrage. They stun up, lock down White Knight. He's chunked down low. He culls the Meek, slices and dices his way onto the Lantern to safety. Nobody has died just yet, but so many ultimates have been used. XL have now started the Ocean Drake. Piercing arrows firing across onto Jessica. This will push Astralis away, and they will not commit.
Huge win from the side of XL here.
Destiny will be channeled and used, so again, very small win. Reduces the likelihood that he can jump into the bottom lane, for example. Marcoon has started the fight with White Knight.
Teleport as well.
For the Heartbreaker, Cannon Barrage comes down. Blade of the Ruin King used. Nuke Duck has committed that TP. Gold card lands, but Astralis, they've started the Baron. Astralis have got 4 members inside the pit. White Knight is down.
This is huge. Kryze does have TP, but Nuke Duck, no Destiny, no teleport. He used that to get up here. They still have the ultimates. This is going to be a close one.
Patrick has already cleansed the ult. The Chain of Corruption will slowly start to spread. Piercing arrow chunks them down. XL have pushed Astralis outside the pit. Zanzara's going to use the Stormbringer. Looking for the kills, not going to be able to find it. 2,500 on Baron. Now all of a sudden Promiscu lands the death sentence. Baron 1,200 Astralis out.
That's mine.
Astralis have been pushed out and XL secure the Baron.
And just like that, everything falls apart from Astralis. They lose out on the bot side of the map. They lose out on the top side of the map on the Baron, on the play. They started themselves. This is a disastrous call from Astralis, and the rest of the members are just getting run down by XL now.
XL are not done yet. They have got a significant, a game of inches. The very small decisions inside that pit. Kryze, you can eat an orange, but I'm not sure it's going to be okay, bro. He stays alive so incredibly long. All of XL have arrived, and Kryze is still not down. Finally taken out by MagiFelix. All of a sudden, now White Knight is chunked down. MagiFelix starts to back away. Held onto that Shockwave. XL find themselves 3 more kills. Shockwave pulls Marcoon away from him, but XL going to focus onto the tower. This will be the 5th of the game. XL are running away with this.
But the stars are falling apart from Astralis. You're completely right, Trevor, here. XL, they're doing everything correct in this one, and they're coming in clutch down towards the bottom turret now, and they should be able to siege down this turret as well.
Oh my word, opening up the base, getting nearly a 10,000 gold lead. The attack and the dissonance does little to slow down the onslaught, and this will be the 3rd Dragon. XL now how did they set up this fight? Tomorrow, you are guaranteed at least a tiebreaker for 6th place. Now, if they win both of those games and Astralis lose, Corruption tags out Zanzara. 3.5 items completed for Patrick, just as predicted, Gulborg. Damage unlocked. While that's going on, Magifelix, no TP, is pushing the top tower and losing his in-hit.
Yeah, this is just falling apart from Astralis and XL. They have every tool to siege up this one. They have the poke, they have the CC, and they have the barrels to play around with the ground. Astralis, they're forced to forfeit all of their base right here.
Oh my word. This is just stepping into
yeah, TP comes through. Magifelix just his level 16 as well and finish up Rapid and Step Cap. So Shockwave could be huge in this fight.
Oh, can he find it? The Stormbringer comes down, the Shockwave catches two. And Vietnam Marcoon are being forced away while Patrick is being focused down by White Knight. As Charlotte are pushing forward, as Super Minions are on the Nexus. Patrick gets the first kill of the fight. Marcoon gets the reset. That's a flash away to safety as well as the Lantern. Zanzara survives long enough. The death sentence manages to catch out Marcoon. It ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Nexus turrets are being defended, and XL, they're not conceding.
Yeah, they're not, but that's a fact. Astralis, they're forced to go back to the Nexus. They want to contest it, but it looks like they're looking for a steal for Sansara.
All of a sudden, Nukeduck's going to face off against the mid lane. Gets the gold card down, wild cards come out, the Shockwave forces out the Hourglass. Okay, Dragon secured, that soul denied. Defensive flash from Magifelix, and now the engage goes in. Zanzara gets stolen! Zanzara gets the Baron, and now Marcoon is being chunked up by Jeskla. Imagine if he had more damage, but he doesn't. That means he's now running for his life. As here comes Nukeduck, gets the gold card, catches out the bear, and he's going to be able to find the Lantern out to safety. 5 members of Astralis still alive. Marcoon trying to close the distance. Enchanted Recall will help out, and Promiscue's chunked.
This is possible, where Astralis is having the most favorable roads to win a game. If you had told me that at the start of the
gold card onto White Knight, there's a rapid fire cannon here for Nukeduck. Using the spellbook to perfection. That will force out the Dominus. Now it's a Fight Knight. Maybe setting up the flank. That's a teleport. Teleport to blue buff. All of a sudden, Astralis are backing away. Promiscue pulls back Magifelix. He still gets tagged by the Q from Patrick. Defensive flash. The storm is brought. White Knight made it to get over the wall, but he can't do it just yet. Finally does so. Slices, dices, culls the Meekin, chucks up the Ruthless Predator. Patrick stays alive just long enough with the help of the rest of XL. Death sentence goes wide. No target is found just yet. White Knight is the first to fall, and look at that damage from Patrick. Marcoon flashes over the wall, gets himself the Hourglass circuit, and now turns his attention over to Jeskla, who's trying to put up as much damage as possible. Holding on to the flash, still has cleanse available. Gold card, cleanse instantly. Biska gets himself the kill there onto Adviet. Now while that's happening, Cries kills on Promiscue, and Jeskla will get run down. Not enough members, not enough damage. There's not enough hope. I think XL have done it.
That should be it from XL here, and what a crazy disjointed fight that came out here. Astralis became completely split, and Marcoon, I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he dodged the Shockwave by possessing a soul and then completely taking over the fight afterwards. Jeskla did his best to kite, but it was not enough. XL, they're looking to put themselves in a favorable position.
BTXL died for the LEC XL. They stay alive, taking down Astralis as they force their way onto the Nexus. Say it with me, Gulborg. XL Esports, la 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 la. They keep their playoff dreams alive.
Oh, and look at them. They're happy, they're laughing. That